Virgo, I almost posted your video for your suggested sound, but then I wasn't really that into it for some reason. So maybe you just want to get right to it. First card out, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You're in between a decision. The decision that the Empress would give you some sort of creative freedom, creative direction on a project. With the Eight of Cups. If you would like to create this freedom for yourself, Virgo, you're definitely going to have to decide to move on. Bottom of the deck, as I say that, the Six of Swords. Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. You gotta move on, Virgo. Okay, so I'm gonna hold your hand. Wait, wasn't that one of the readings recently? I'm not gonna hold your hand. Let's talk about this creative direction. And I feel like I just channel someone who's speaking to you and they know that you may flop on an opportunity. It feels professional where they're like, wait, let's refocus. What are your goals? The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, 55, the Page of Wands, one more, the Four of Cups. I mean, you understand that even considering this forward movement would put you in a position where you'd have to defend your choice and perhaps ask others for help you to transition in between this choice and another, Seven of Wands. But you're a bit defensive about that process. Like, you are very hyper independent, whoever I'm speaking to, Virgo, and you don't really want to have to ask others for help. You don't want to hear their opinion about the decisions that you're making. So because of that, when offers come in, you're like, I'm just going to chill. You don't necessarily move forward. You defend your peace. This is the defense that we're talking about, Virgo. So it's not negative, but it's also not progressive. Nine of Wands, very defensive energy. As if you want to make sure that, you do not... I'm hearing good days on my mind. Like, you don't really want to have bad days as it pertains to you pursuing something. The Death card, but that has to really come to an end. Scorpio season, Scorpio could be the person like, do not blow your opportunities. Clarifying the Death card, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, okay, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, 88, we got 50. So with the fives, it's like you have to go through the change, submit to the change that's necessary. With these double eights, to clarify what has to end, it's like you have to think about this and think about it and think about it and think about it and think about it and then choose, okay? Eight of Swords is where you're stuck grappling with thoughts. You can even feel like imprisoned by your workplace because you're not saying goodbye to that workplace. And then once you get a new idea, Ace of Swords, you're just going to have to, once you get a new perspective, once you get a new thought after being stuck in thought, once you get the new thought, you're going to have to move forward. And that's clarifying what's new. Oh, two cards fell in my lap. Let's look at them. The Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Oh, this is great. And then I think you can have so much fun celebrating once you get through this process that you get intoxicated. You may like have a moment where you're kind of like falling into your friend's laps, just like the cards just fell. I just sort of pictured that. But it's also like you're going to give into joy. It's like you've been stuck where you're at, and that's not a joyful place. That's a place of adhesion. That's not a place of joy. The Lover's card. But now that you are Gemini season, Gemini energy, perhaps a Gemini in general is the one that's giving you this professional offer. But now that you have an opportunity to make choices, then you have creative direction in your life. There we go. Let's clarify the Lovers. Come on, Gemini. Clear it up for us. The Star card. Yeah. And the Six of Pentacles. So you may just feel like... you may feel like your current tasks for a Wands are beneath you. Like you can't really experience euphoria anymore because you've outgrown your professional setting. Or it could be like you understand that the daily work that you're doing is not helping you to achieve your biggest dream, Aquarius energy. All right, so what is up next for the Virgos? What is up next? The 10 of Wands, so completion of the 10 of Swords, 10, 10, 5, 5, 8, 8, the 10, 10. So the completion of a difficult task and the completion of doing some overthinking. 10 of Pentacles, 10, 10, 10. Look at this. 3 tens. 3 tenths. It could be like a time you need to pay attention to, like 10, 10. It could be October 10th. Or it could be like you've been in a location for 3 Decembers, right? If we're really thinking about the true definition of the prefix. Or 3 Octobers, like 3 fall seasons in general. But once this task is completed, once you make it through this lack of decision, you make it through the overthinking, then you'll manifest through your own creative direction. There we go. 607 as I got that out. So let's build there. You're going to be able to create the most money that you've ever experienced through your own doing. Page of Swords. The Hermit card, because you've already studied this period. You've already mastered this craft. You already have the architectural design as to how to become this entrepreneur that makes decisions that are research based. And that's probably what this energy was as well too. Like you were evaluating the best choice. True to your Virgo energy, the Hermit. You've done the research. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy again with the 4 of Wands. It came back out. So I think, what did I open with? Scorpio through Sagittarius season, or maybe even like Libra, because I said October, through Sagittarius season is going to really usher in some huge changes. King of Wands. We'll get to this because I think that's a little bit different by the end of the year. And I really want you to consider my reading for 2025. It seems like the last quarter of this year is where you're going to really see a lot of those big dreams start to manifest. Now, let's say that all of this Virgo women, was you contemplating whether or not you should end being single, and I crossed my feet. So I already know you have some defensive energy. And I've been talking to you about this, but this King of Wands is going to open up creative direction in your life. And that's going to be like, I'm hearing, I can't deny it. I'm a rider. You don't want to with me. Like, it's like once you are guaranteed the freedom to create business independently, to perhaps build things, right? You have the architectural design, maybe crafts, but you're going to make money there. And I feel like there's a man that ushers this in, Virgo. Could be someone that is just granting you a new opportunity, speaking to Virgo men, but this is someone who still cares for you. They're not fond of you if you're not into that, but it's like they would love to give you this opportunity. There's some sort of compassion attached to it. Clarifying one more card on that King of Wands, 845. Let's expand there. The 9 of Swords. You just don't know, Ace of Pentacles, about this here. Don't listen to what people say they don't know about. So listen, you've done the studying, okay? You've done the research necessary to make the best choice. And you are prepared to show up for this opportunity to express yourself free from timelines and schedules. Because either this new opportunity presents this increased liberation or a future partner does, Virgo. But you're ready. Apply the research-based next steps.